Hello and welcome back to Bosko's Toy Box. I am back with more toy collectibles, and just as I had promised, the next video was going to be random Spider-Man toys to celebrate the Spider-Man Homecoming movie coming out on July 7th. So I just thought I would show you just some of my random Spider-Man toys, and some things will be not so much toys but just Spider-Man stuff. So I'm going to start it off by showing you a minifigure blind bag series that I got I think it was in the middle of last year, and it's something that I don't think I've used for a toy photo yet, but will be shortly. Okay, and up next are these really great fast food premiums that God, I wish they kind of released something like this for the upcoming Spider-Man movie. But this is Spider-Man in like a little web crawler. It is a, let's see here, I think it just rolls on the ground. I don't think it's a pullback motion, but the little spider legs move back and forth. And then this was another one that came in the same series, and this one has got a chomping motion, and that, I think, no, that one is just a roll along too. It's not a pullback motion, but still very cool. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you Spider-Man Hot Wheels from earlier this year. I got these at the Dollar Tree earlier in the year. So there's one here. There's actually more in the set that are non-Spider-Man, but within the same series, but I'm showing you just the ones that say or show off Spider-Man, either with the card art or on the side of the car, which I like this one a lot. I just love that design and the colors. Let's see here. We have got this one here that shows off the Spider-Man himself on the side, the Bedlam car. And we've got another one that's the Zodic. And then the last one I'm going to show you is another one of my favorites that shows, you can see some of the spider web that's on the side in black, and then the top of the car is a red spider on top. That's a really cool design. Probably like one of the best designed ones. It's very, very cool. Something that I had just found before doing this video is these were a GameStop premium for the release of Rise of the Imperfects. And it was a series of trading cards, and one of them had Spider-Man in it. So I just thought I'd show that off really quick. And if you wanted to read that, you can pause it. So I just thought that was kind of cool that I found that at the last minute. Okay. Up next, it's probably like one of my favorite Hot Wheels of all time. Something that I had when I was a kid, and I actually recently found this, I think early last year. But this is, hopefully it will focus in really well, and it does. You can see the date there, 1976, Hong Kong. But a great Hot Wheel, and a great Spider-Man car on top of it. But very, very cool. Again, one of my favorite Hot Wheels. For the movie Spider-Man 2, there was a Kellogg's proof of purchase mail-away offer, which they hardly ever do like mail-away offers anymore, especially like buy multiple proof of purchase stuff. I mean, they do it, but it's just not as much as they used to back in the day. But this is a Spider-Man. It's not a watch, even though it's kind of designed as one, but what it does, and I'm not sure if, I'm going to see, I should have had like a little screen put up. I know you really can't see that, but on my hand is, here, let's see if I can back it out farther. So you can see the spider, like a spider symbol, almost like a bat signal. But this is, you project this on the wall when you hit this switch here, and you wear it on your wrist. So just to show you, if it focuses in, I'm actually recording at a lower quality just because this is going to be a longer video. So I'm not doing it in full HD right now. But that's just to show you the markings on the bottom. And this one is also a flashlight type of watch. This one has just a symbol. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but it is just a symbol. Nothing really Spider-Man related, but it is part of the Spider-Man. It was like a duo mail-in offer. So again, for Spider-Man 2, which I'll show you right there. Spider-Man 2. Okay. Next up, from the Fan Expo convention, this is actually number 1 of the Amazing Spider-Man. It was a convention exclusive, as you can see right there. I know it's not up close, but you can kind of see it says convention exclusive. So this was just a comic that I got actually in one of those geek monthly boxes. I forgot which one that I got this from, because I had multiples boxes that I got in the month, but this came inside of it, so it's pretty cool to get that. Still haven't read it, plan to. Okay, next up we have got this Spider-Man figure that I found at, pretty sure it was Savers, and he does have a wrist action, or actually arm action. You can hear it cranking, and what it's supposed to do is you push his feet together, and he's supposed to kind of give off like a web slinging action. Okay, so pretty neat. One of my not so great shaped die-cast vehicles is this really old Spider-Man helicopter, and I've shown this off before in a really old video. Right there, it looks like it's been chewed on the left side of the landing gear there, and broken off right here, which kind of sucks. And you can kind of see that it's going to break off again right here. Yep, see, piece hanging out. That kind of sucks, but still, it's just a very cool piece to have, even though it's broke. I have another Spider-Man action figure that I got at a Savers like random bag. Not the best shape. It looks kind of faded almost, but I'm not sure if that's just a paint job or whatever. But he does have some articulation in the head and in the arms, and then in the feet and legs. But something I might use at a later time for a toy photo. Who knows? Okay, now this next piece. This piece here actually got the figure I got at one time, and then the bike I got at another time, both at Savers. I tried to match it up as best as I could, and I'm going to show you. It says 2004, and it's supposed to, if you can see there, it says Spider-Man 2 movie. I'm not sure if this is the exact figure that goes with it, but when I googled it and did some image searches and everything, and some eBay photos, it kind of looked like that it was that figure that went with this bike. There's supposed to be batteries that are supposed to go to this, and it's supposed to be one of those, I think it rolls around, and then once it hits a wall, it bounces back and goes in another direction type of vehicle. But something pretty cool. And then speaking of other like motorized vehicles, this is another one. Same story. The figure I got at one time, and then the bike at another time. Again, at Savers. And again, I tried matching up as best as I could. Because there's so many of these. It seems like there was just so many different designs and so many different forms of these motorized bikes with Spider-Man on top. And as you can see, you might not be able to see it here because of the light and the dark printing and the dark bottom. But I think it says 2002. And again, no batteries inside, but it's again one of those hits a wall and it bounces in a different direction to go in another direction until it hits another wall and such and so forth. But two cool bikes that I like having. Hopefully one day I'll put batteries in them. This piece, it's actually a like a diary, a notebook that I found at Savers. It was brand new. It was never written in, but I just thought I'd show you the inside cover there. It was pretty cool to have a inside cover like that. And then, like I said, it's a diary notebook. And then I'll show you the back of it too. Same artwork. And then the back and front are supposed to resemble like a vintage comic book. And I've shown this off before too. Okay. Next, 3 VHSs that I got earlier this year that I have not shown off in a video yet. I know it's Spider-Woman, but I just thought I'd show it off anyway, just because I haven't shown it off, and I was going to show off some other Spider-Man videos. So this one here is Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and it's the origin of the Spider-Friends. I wonder if I have that, because I remember showing this off in a video like about a month ago or whatever. It might be a different video. And then this one is Dr. Doom, Master of the World, and it's Amazing Spider-Man. And some more artwork on the back. And then the last two pieces here that are my backdrop here for the video, I got at Savers, both of them. And these are play sets. And let's see if I can open this one up here. Okay, so this one, I think I have a latch that needs to, there we go. Okay, so this is a play set. It's actually missing a door on the front, but it's just to give you a good idea that it's just a play set for, actually I'm not sure what kind of figures. It's not for a minifigure. It's kind of like in the middle of the road figures. You know, it's not like for large figures like this, and it's not for minifigures like this, of course. But it is a pretty cool play set because it does have some little play center areas, and like the front has Spider-Man, and then the other side has got like this Green Goblin kind of play set bank area, because there's like this safe vault, and so it's pretty cool. But yeah, missing door here. Hopefully one day I can find another one of these and get the door here. So that's a pretty cool play set to have. And then this one here, which it's taller than the first one. So what I want to do is I want to try to move it up because it does something kind of cool. And it does say, here, let me point the camera up. It says Spider-Man at the top, so just to show you. But his eyes, that are the face of the building here, you press a button at the bottom.
It's Clyde time!
Okay, so what when I looked this up, what it's supposed to do is there is an area, and I kind of forgot where, but there's supposed to be a Spider-Man sort of.
My spidey sense tells me the lizard is near.
Okay, so evidently it says multiple phrases. It's supposed to be an action figure like this, but there's supposed to be like magnets inside of his hand. and then he's supposed to crawl up magnetically alongside of the wall whenever you press that button. And there's other little play areas inside of this. So as you can see here, there's like a computer panel that shows off one of his enemies here, and some computer console little sticker graphics. And there's a button here, which it almost sounds like R2-D2.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Okay, so that's one of his phrases.
It's web swinging time. Ready to pull off some cool stunts? Stunt time! Watch out for the lizard. Time for some action.
I'm not even sure how much it says. I mean, it sounds like it's been doing like 10 phrases already. It's a very cool playset, and I really haven't played around with it too much until like right now. And so keep an eye out.
My spidey sense tells me the lizard is near.
Okay, I gotta shut this off here. Okay, so that's shut off, and that is it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video showing off some of my Spider-Man toys. It's not everything, but it's everything that I could basically find within the last couple days. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. And like I always say, just keep playing with those toys, guys. You know, it's all about having fun. So until next time, and I'm hoping it's very soon with one of my new Playmobil sets that is going to be coming mailed to me very shortly. I'll be showing that off, and maybe even a video on some of my Star Wars carded figures. So I'm going to try to get that going together as well. So again, until next time, keep playing with those toys.